What's going on, folks? How's it going? Mm. Ah, Ready to get back into some more Voice of Cards. But yeah, you guys are having a great day. Well, great start of the day, basically. But yeah, time to get into this. Start up. Oh man. But yeah. All right. Now collect the game roller. Last we left off, we just got done doing a mission for Slippery. And we were supposed to go to the Bewildering Forest. Bewildering Woods, which we went there super early. That's where we can. That's fine. We can just walk back or something. Never know. Might find some more treasure. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Is it like its own opening? Oh, yeah. Explore it. Snap. Yo, so we pretty much ended on a chapter. Let's go. It's possible to customize the appearance of certain games elements in your avatar dice, and card design. By selecting customization, customize those options. Further customization can be unlocked, meeting certain conditions in the game or purchasing add-on. Put a collection of customization options. Create a game appearance that suits your set out for the Bewildering Woods east of Tristan. Hilarious how that is, how we just already been there. And they're like, hey, go there now. I'm like, forever. Like we legitly leveled there. We were there for like what, 8 levels? No, 7. Definitely 7. So good. So good.
And fight.
Oh, sweet. Furballs. Yep. Since we've been here before, we should automatically be able to go where. I was gonna say, like, there's no way you're only doing one. Oh. Oh, that's different. All right. Hey. Oh, I kind of wanted an oil pot though. That'd have been nice. We already talked to all these people. We definitely wasted all. Oh, snap. Listen carefully. One of the music. I wanted the one where he got healed. A bit better.
About the enemy.
Probably not weak. You're resistant.
That was lucky.
Pretty sure. Yeah. We do a good job. We definitely do. Played a tune with the forest.
You hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston.
Yes.
Doot 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 doodly doot 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 doo. You blow a handful of pleasant enough notes into the woodland flute. You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you. A young woman appears before you. That was absolutely dreadful, she
I thought it was
her
decent.
jaunty gait betraying her enjoyment. She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood. By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side. Stunned by your good fortune, you ask Ridis to lead you eastward out of the forest. What luck! She agrees far more readily than you ever anticipated. But, she continues, extending her hand, you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first.
So, how do you respond when you hit over the flute?
Hand over this precious treasure after all we did to obtain it? Are you mad? You yell, thoroughly declining Ridis's offer. Okay then, enjoy roaming the bewildering wood for all of eternity, she says, striding off to who knows where.
Oh god, wait, we actually have to get rid of flute.
You play the woodland flute once more, summoning Ridis to your side. Surprising no one, she still wants the flute.
Man.
You hand over the flute, firmly restating that she may have it on the condition she leads you out of the bewildering wood. Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away.
Oh, we did so much better.
Well, playing is a generous term. It sounds as though she may as well be murdering the poor thing. Ridis makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through woodland, where she lives. It's that-a way, Ridis says gleefully, pointing past the stela before you.
That was just awful. Possibly, the Woodlands hating me the whole time. I mean, we all knew. Take the shortcut through the Brooding Woods to Woodland. There's an event. Oh, you're not. Go. That was mighty rude. Mighty rude indeed.
Welcome to Woodland, Ridis says, gesturing out over the village. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy for the rest of the day, so you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest, she says, and makes her way home. Welcome to the Forest Oasis, the man greets you warmly. You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water?
Nice. Is there like better up here? Yeah, not really. That's a lot better. Nice. Good. Honestly, I don't think I haven't seen any equipment and treasures at all yet. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Always buy one. Okay, so what's up with this? Play? You now play a new rule. Yes. Add skills. Follow the same rules as simple, but with the addition of skill effects. Skill effects are triggered when matching numerals are formed. Effects includes those that benefit you and those that hinder you. opponent. Go with this one. Let's go to Ask Skills. Oh wait, so it's just two opponents. That means there's more than. It means there's ones with like 4 or 5. Then. Whoa. Let's see who goes first. Including your own. Oh God. Yes. All right, cool. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Rest. If you roll a 4 or lower, how long does that last? Okay. Oh, that's disgusting. Y'all. That's disgusting. All right. An opponent. Oh, you. Yep. My turn was passed. All right. I get it. Rude. So it's only on. All right. So it is. It's only on doubles. Sweet. Oh, so anything within that set gets destroyed. Oh, that's disgusting. That is highly disgusting. Oh yeah, dude, I'm definitely doing it. Yep. Sucks to suck. a very rude game. I'm gonna make you rest. You're annoying. You're annoying. Haha. Yes. Oh, that's. Hmm. Would you not go for? Huh. I know why. Shoot. I lost. Dang. What sucks? Yep. At least I came in second. Game Master, man. This guy, I swear he's cheating. You help. You were the real threat. Oh, event end? Okay. I don't want to play it. That sounds interesting. No. So what we're gonna do is each town we go to, we're gonna play a different card game.
You learn that Ridis's family is mired in debt and living hand to mouth. And I know how they got in so much trouble, the rumor mongerer says deliciously. We are not in the business of meddling in the personal affairs of others, Melanie says curtly, cutting her off. Apparently she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. Our village would burn down so easily, she mutters, perhaps a bit more afraid of the symptom than the cause. This shortcut is reserved for use by woodland citizens only, the guard barks, clearly unwilling to let you pass.
Talk to Ridis. Yes.
Ridis pores over a book while practicing on the woodland flute. She remains dreadful at it. The instant you begin speaking, she nearly leaps out of her skin and hides the book. She somehow hadn't noticed you. I thought you were the debt collectors. You can't sneak up on me like that, she stammers, struggling to regain her composure. You take note of a woman who appears quite ill. As it turns out, she is none other than Ridis's mother. She is in no small amount of pain. Will you give her something to ease her suffering?
Yes. Hopefully that works.
The item you've proffered has no effect, but I appreciate the thought all the same, she says. Ridis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude.
I now feel bad.
She begins speaking of Ridis, who has been preparing the medicine that helps her get through the day. She blames her illness, and therefore herself, for making Ridis's life so difficult. The more she talks, the more her face drops.
Anything like we can do? I feel like there's definitely something. It's not. That's sad.
Been a while since we've had any outsiders, the innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover. You may stay as long as you like, free of charge.
Oh, nice.
The wooden dining table practically groans under the weight of the platters upon it, all brimming with meats and vegetables from the bewildering wood.
Ugh.
I've certainly earned this, you say to yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you. Melanie takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables. Mar sits, eyes fixed on the food upon the table, statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy.
You guys don't expect me to read.
Mar clears the entire table in a matter of seconds, even emptying the water barrel in a single gulp. He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just-drank water arcing out onto the floor. The sun sinks low, and the day draws to a close. A scream pierces the silence. Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing through your veins. The others follow suit, and before long you've burst through the front door and into the street. Ridis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams.
Oh, God.
From a distance, the woman watches Ridis's house burn, despair on her face.
Who would do such a...
The dragon's going to burn down our village next, cries the girl, as if the world is ending around her.
God dang it, I actually gotta go.
Someone save our poor village, prays the man, his eyes fixed upon Ridis's smoldering home. Douse the flames with water, shouts the man. Water from the well,
course. We can't just. Oh, there it is.
My mother is still inside, Ridis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the well south of the village.
Okay.
Ridis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own.
Mars like the biggest person.
Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant. He pokes at his swollen belly and gestures toward Ridis's house, as if to say, "Get me back there, quick." Mar douses the house with the water he sucked up from the well.
If that's
The
not a
fire
thing.
is reduced to mere embers, and all is well. Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
Oh. Oh. Happenstance. Oh, let's go. Happenstance can sometimes occur during battle. You can see the effects with the Y button. Dang it. But he's resisted. Oh, and you're frozen. Go, big numbers. Okay. Need to make sure she lives. And proceed. Perfect. You're nice, nice. Ooh. That's actually really good.
The fiery beast dispatched, you return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mar's help. Ridis's mother, now safe, tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame. What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder?
Next day.
Light breaks on a new day. and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridis's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood. You didn't hear it from me, but the cause of the fire was, she whispers baseless gossip in your ear. Apparently, she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. The girl heaves a sigh of relief after learning the fire wasn't the dragon's doing.
Pretty much got out of it.
You follow the curious sounds to their source, our resident well water lover, digging at the dry well with his bare hands. He digs and digs, but no water is forthcoming. What's worse, he has injured his hand in the process. Melanie beseeches you to help the poor man. But well digging was forbidden by our ancestors long ago. You've heard the legends, you protest. How is that the best lie you can come up with? She snaps back, appalled. The man turns towards you both, oblivious to the squabble playing out before him. Do you have any salve that might ease my pain? He asks. You hand the man some salve. The instant he applies it to his hands, he resumes his furious digging, this time punctuated with shouts of "I feel incredible." Not long after that, water erupts from the ground with a force unlike any you've seen. He sidles up to the jet of water and begins drinking from it as one would from a fountain. He is once again in his element. The man hands you mysterious card 4 to show his appreciation for the salve.
All right. So, definitely good to do that. It's always good to go talk to everybody.
Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched.
Mother.
Ridis's mother tells you she was once deceived by a crooked merchant and plunged into debt. Ridis has been working to repay the debt ever since her mother took ill. You lightly press your thumb and forefinger to the corner of each eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you. Ridis sits alone in one of its rooms, the air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles. She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night. As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared, well, despite the circumstances, you ask Ridis to lead you out of the bewildering wood as promised. I did promise that, didn't I? She says wearily, rising from her seat. The poor girl is clearly still in shock. Why do you want to venture out beyond the bewildering wood anyway? She inquires, as she gathers this and that in preparation to leave. We are in search of the dragon, you say valiantly, adding, the reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty is the best policy. Sounds like a real risky way to make a living, she replies flatly, feigning interest. A group of Ivory Order people came through here just the other day, she explains. You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you seethe. At last, Riddis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
And it was them. Oh, sweet. Oh. I see. Look. Wait. Before we do that, skills and ability. Honestly, not that bad. All right. Body slam is good, but I also want to try. We want to try rolling. That's so much damage. No, it is also very good. All right.
This road takes you to the east side of the bewildering wood, but you'd be hard-pressed to find your way without a woodlander's help, the guard warns. Upon seeing that Riddis is with you, he steps aside and lets you through.
Nice.
The eastern portion of the woods certainly does not want for thick, soupy fog. You turn away, ready to lead the party deeper into the bewildering wood. Wait just a moment, you lot, calls the voice of an older man from somewhere behind you. Riddis appears to be familiar with him. She calls him Mr. O. Here you are, young lady, he says, handing her a slip of paper. Oh dear. Further, Mr. O explains, Riddis did not have a fire insurance policy at the time of the conflagration, and so she shall have to pay in full. I'll thank you kindly to pay by the end of the month. Bye now, Mr. O says, receding from view as he returns to the forest. Hee. Riddis lets out a bemused chuckle, her demeanor remarkably calm for what has just transpired. She pulls the woodland flute from her cloak and begins softly playing.
Softly?
Riddis's ear-splitting performance, shall we say, draws monsters out from behind the trees. Within moments, they are nearly upon you.
I'm so confused. What? Thought we were better than this for this. All right. Bet. Nice. Treasure. Let's go with this one.
That's odd. I must have made a mistake, Riddis says, burying her face in her old book once more.
That's pretty. What are you reading?
She opens the book to a particular page and thrusts it in your face. You can't tell anyone in the village I let you see this, okay? It's a page of sheet music with a note scrawled beside it that reads, "Play this lucky tune to reverse your financial fortunes and make money woes a thing of the past." No matter how many times I played this last night, our debt never went down, she fumes, incensed. You inspect the page a bit more carefully. Off in a corner, in letters so small as to be illegible, another message reads, "May summon monsters if played incorrectly." You finally see that so long as Riddis holds the flute, this is nothing more than a monster conjuring melody. You snatch the woodland flute from her hands. You have lost your flute-playing privileges, you inform her. "But I'll never escape from this mountain of debt without it," she cries, clearly still believing in the melody of fortune. Melanie quietly opines that while Riddis is many things, bright is not one of them.
Okay. Well, I guess that's funny. Let me see. Riddis, are you trying to kill us? Ooh. Oh.
Good work.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did Riddis get a... Wait, I'm out. Oh, so if they're not in a fight, they don't get... Oh, that's... Ooh, that's... That might need... Crap. Oh, that's right. Use it? Okay. Yeah. I'm not getting rid of my good stuff. Nice.
Oh?
All right. We know how much Riddis has. She has 500. Now, let's find out. Does she get experience or not? Ah, she does. All right, cool. I was gonna say if not, dude, that's so messed up. Dude, these snake eyes. I. There we go. We might as well use some of our salt. We have so much. Treasure? The treasure. Dude, no way. Every time. Feel as if I'm cheated. Get cheated. Every time. Naked. Ooh, nice. Wow, you know what's hilarious? I literally just said I have not seen anything. Actually, who does this belong to? It belongs to you. Wait, what is Riddis? Okay. Oh, she can wear either one of these. That's fair. Oh no.
One of the nuts flies off the tree and smacks you right on the head. The pain brings tears to your eyes.
Bitch. Of course, I take 8 damage. But it kind of works out though, because I can heal myself. So it doesn't matter. So strong. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice. Hmm. Never mind. Ooh. Oh wait. What? I mean, I guess what we got wasn't bad, but I don't want to zap some. Huh? So we definitely do need to start using some items. No. Let's go. But guys, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a hello. Honestly, I'll be probably streaming. Mostly, I mostly stream every single weekday. I really hate. Can I give up treasure? If I want to give up treasure for like better equipment. Oh god, that's pretty much all I have is like greater. No, no. We can give up something. Looking good. Me wanting to be extra precautious is now my downfall. But I need to keep a serum because I don't know. Right.
Here, Riddis chirps, pushing overgrown boughs and shrubs aside. As she does, a hidden path out of the bewildering wood comes into view.
Huh. Nice. Yes. Because we found everything here.
At last, you are free of the bewildering wood. Praise the power of the Woodlanders, you squeal in admiration of Riddis. She giggles bashfully. You've certainly kept your promise, you say. Thank you for showing us the way. I was hoping I could join you on your quest to defeat the dragon, Riddis suddenly blurts out. She takes out her old book and thrusts another page in your face. This week's creature of fortune is the dragon. Boons may befall those who encounter him. Melanie's jaw goes slack. What is the deal with this book? Melanie asks, bewildered. I can probably pay off my debt if we can just defeat the dragon, Riddish chirps, revealing her true intentions. No, I won't dilute my share of the riches any further. No more additions to the party, you bark. Have you no heart? Are you just going to leave a young helpless girl like me to drown in an ocean of debt and deal with that crusty old man? Riddish fires back relentlessly. I want to go. No. So goes the endless chorus of your thoroughly unproductive argument. Melanie calmly reminds you that the party in its current form stands little chance of defeating the dragon. See, you need me, Riddish says, sensing an opportunity. Your well-reasoned argument of no thwarted, you nod your head in resignation and welcome Riddish to the party.
So basically, everyone's like against me. Then again, I am very money hungry. That was chapter. Into the heart. There you meet a girl. That's like a woodlander. She leads you to her home, nestled deep into the Billowing Wood. At home, the soon burns him after the tragedy. Home, she's at home, leaving. Coming to pay her way to freedom, she joins the heroes and to fell the dragon. She embraces her new compatriots and leaves the woods behind. The next stop, a curious village where monsters and humans coexist. Chapter 3, Unionville. All right. You mean explore the entire continent before we even attempt to go to Unionville, right? That's not bad. Of course. Okay. Is that a Trent? Oh, the little fairies inside of her. Feed him. Oh, God.
An armor-clad knight stands, exuding an extraordinarily powerful aura. The knight faces you and asks, "Might you be challengers?" But after sizing you up for a long moment, his shoulders slump and he mutters, "No, you are not yet ready. Grow strong, young ones," he says, then returns to standing in silence. It appears he awaits a stalwart warrior to challenge him.
What? Time out. That's kind of cool. Changes. And I'm weak, boy. Okay, so we really are weak. What level we have to be actually fight him? Your journey onward, only to see a suspicious elder. Oh, with a bottle of medicine hanging from his waist, he proclaims revelation. Do no harm in trying it, he boldly claims. Who will be drinking it through? Who do you think we should have drink it?
Melanie's face twists in disgust, but she soon relents. Here's hoping this does something useful, she mutters, and takes a swig. She experiences a sudden surge of magic power. The rush is so sudden, she can't quite contain it. A stray bolt of pure magical power strikes you in the chest and sends you flying.
Why?
You land squarely on your back. In seconds, you scramble to your feet to lodge righteous indignation in Melanie's direction. You turn to accost the doctor, but he's gone. Seconds later, the magic that issued forth from every fiber of Melanie's being fades, and her powers return to normal.
10 damage? Yo, that doctor was quick to jet. He was like, oh, nope, 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 nope. Just bad.
Don't hold back.
Got one. And round hunters of the day. Nice. New money, new money, new money, new money. I think it is the most expensive thing. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh god. 1 minute, folks.
You did great. bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode. The bizarre rock transformed into a gold rock. Finishing the line with feelings about one's hometown, the woman's eyes overflow with tears. Oh, mother. She wipes her tears. This beautiful ode to homesickness is now complete, thanks to you, she says, and presents you with a gift. Up speed. A tornado is forming. You stand there gaping for 1 second too long. The tornado flings you up like a rag doll, and you hit the ground hard. Ouch. You come across two men sitting on a rock. They take no notice of you or the party, but you can hear their fervent discussion. You listen in and deduce that they are a pair of thieves. You lean in, trying to hear what else the thieves are talking about. You catch pieces of the conversation here and there. Listen about that loot. Head south from the harbor and cross the mountains. It sounds like they've just told you where to find their stolen loot. You hastily grab a scrap of paper, write down what you've heard, and quietly sneak away. about the enemy.
All right, so we found the harbor. Sweet, more level up. I just want to see Mars' ability.
Look, you two, it's the sea, Ridis exclaims, frolicking in glee. You, on the other hand, trudge along as far as you can from the coast, ignoring the hair sticking to your forehead. Feeling something at your feet, you glance down. There's something underneath your boot. It appears you've stepped on a monster's cape, making it very upset. It attacks you in fury.
It was a mistake. Oh, that is disgusting. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna need a freeze. Come on, give me a freeze. Oh, dude, come on. I feel like they're like Mar, but like the other version. It was a mistake. We just can't let this, go. Goes it now? Oh.
Oh?
God. Jesus. It's one of them's dead. If you ever had the crit, it'll be now. Good stuff. Woo. All right. What? Well worth the fight. Deals light damage to all enemies. Demonic dance. Focus all enemies. Attention. Action. Ooh. That? Okay. Blow twice. Nice. I think that was really good. Okay, that was definitely the best encounter. I don't know why I just did that. I was nowhere near that. Okay. Don't use that often. Oh, that up. Making more gems. Oh wait. She got her ability, didn't she? She has two. Must be nice. Omar still hasn't got his first one. As if I'm like really far ahead. I just want to tell you how sad I am right now. This is about to be really rough. Oh shit. That's fine. Killing. Okay. The one time. Mhm. Oh, Ace is frozen. Okay. When you think you're doing good, but then all of a sudden you get like, it's not that bad. I'm like, oh, fine. change one thing. That pretty much means fire is pretty much out. All right. I'll be fine. Just wanted treasure.
About the enemy.
All right, good stuff. He's just frozen. Don't have to worry about him. I'm not loving these twos though. These twos are like, hey. Good stuff. Definitely the water. Okay.
You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some manner of monster. It has a message scrawled on it in crude lettering.
Stolen treasure. Harbor Peninsula. Where's the sea?
Clearly, whoever dropped this message did not want to forget where the stolen treasure is hidden. You stash the scrap of paper in your pack and resolve to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels.
I'm around here then. Got it. Pretty sure that was monster.
Your friends insist it was probably just a rock, but you're convinced it was a monster, and you can prove it. You point out the coins scattered in the thing's wake. What kind of rock drops cash, you say smugly?
Oh, at least we getting big money, guys. Big money. We're not supposed to be doing none of this. We are way off track right now. That's the Musty Tower. And money. Ooh. Say less. Burn it. Oh, you gotta be joking right now. You son. What does this actually do? Why can't we get that when we fought the freaking enemies? Yo. Lovely. Ah. Oh, that is disgusting. No, freeze him. He's annoying. You are the most annoying one. I love how I always do. This just got way worse. Oh god. All right.
Fortune favors the bold.
Good stuff. Fortune definitely does favor the bold. Alright, so we're almost close to leveling. Doing very well. Us? Yeah. Just in case, you know.
Let's do this.
Pretty good stuff. That I figured. Yep. Always, man. Bro. How's it going? Oh god. Oh, now we're at a higher spot. Which is nice. But enemies can definitely one-shot me if I mess up.
Fortune favors the bold.
And I have literally had nothing but bad luck so far. So close. I just need to be careful. Right. There is this treasure.
Let's do this.
Freeze you. Come on. At least my freeze is at on point. Finally. Out of the twos, man. I'm getting twos like this, like for like 5 rounds.
Excellent.
But the lizard dudes definitely give a more. Ah, we find it.
Something's catching the sunlight just so. You move closer to get a better look at it. You find a chest lodged in the hollow of a tree. Something about this feels familiar. You fish a note out of your pack. Sure enough, this is the location those thieves mentioned when you were eavesdropping. Quite convinced you found their stash, you open the chest with a self-satisfied smirk on your face.
Yo, that is great defense. Let's go. Who else can wear that? I gotta see, like, anybody wear that, or is it certain people? Pretty sure it's just him. It is. Oh yeah, that's actually one of the more annoying. I can't deny that is actually very good. Nice. You got everything. We at least found one of the treasures. We gotta find the other treasure now. Riju. Oh, I'm doing great.
Fortune favors the bold.
Okay. Ooh. Freeze has never failed me so far. Yeah, I'm gonna need to start killing my people. Kill him. He's like literally the only threat. Why? Why crit now?
Congrats.
So many better times to crit. A great experience though. Nice. Level 11. He's pretty much caught up to the rest of the group. Oh.
Watch out, your friends cry, as something comes hurtling straight at your face. If you keep your cool, your friends gasp as you catch whatever it is before it clobbers you.
I have no idea what it was. Oh. Interesting. We throwing weapons now? I mean, like, I'm not mad. I'm just like, definitely way better. Treasure. Ooh, ring of protection. Honestly, yes. Okay, so basically right now everyone has a ring. Good stuff. Really confused.
A monster appears. Rather, you approach it, because the poor thing's paralyzed from head to toe. You may be able to aid it by administering some curative.
Yeah?
You take pity on the creature and administer some curative. Able to move once more, it makes a clumsy attempt at a bow, and then it is gone. A monster appears. It sees an opening and lunges at you. Before it can reach you, another monster leaps into its path. Is this creature protecting you? The two monsters engage in a ferocious battle. You watch, perplexed. Why are they fighting each other? At last, the monster that first lunged towards you flees. Your protector, grievously wounded, collapses to the ground and is still. The creature, at death's door, hands you a small cloth pouch and breathes its last. You find a considerable number of coins packed inside the pouch. You gaze upon the creature's lifeless body. It looks rather like a monster you cured of paralysis once. The party affords the creature a proper burial and prays for its safe passage into the afterlife.
At least we're rich. You can literally buy anything right now. I'm definitely saving. So I feel like if I don't, I'll regret this so bad. Right now we're looking for Unionville.
And
Don't really want to go into a different city just yet. We did find like a whole bunch of stuff. Nice. All right, so he's fully healed. I need to heal. Okay. Middle. Got an attack stuff. All right. There. I want to uncover the whole map before we even get to what's it called. Fine. Fine.
that was
Nice.
lucky.
Kill them both. Boy, busted.
Good work.
Nice. Not to heal her no more. Okay. Joke.
Don't hold back.
Perfect. We legitly have enough money. Fraud. Dude, how pissed I would be if we get robbed at this moment.
You pick up a scrap of paper from the shore. I threw a mercenary's sword into the sea, and in turn, true happiness was granted me. It reads, "It might be worth trying yourself if you happen to have a mercenary sword." You'd love to give it a try, only to remember you don't have a mercenary sword. You give up on the idea and walk away.
Oh my god. I sold it because I thought they both share the same equipment pack. They do not. Alright, that's Unionville. That's where we technically need to go. No. Let's go.
You and your friends are lucky enough to make it through without being struck by lightning once. Let's head to Unionville first, shall we?
Sure. After I got done collecting the map. At least most of it. Oh, right. Huh? Freeze you. He's dead. It's definitely dead. The enemy is literally the worst one because of how high of a defense it has. All right. We have something for this. I thought we had something. Oh, wait, that's right. I got rid of it. Fine. At the worst times. Nice. Technically, it all worked out. Besides Mar. Yo, Aqua Walk sucks. I got really hurt last time. You should try this. Okay, who are we getting this to? Ritis. Gritty. Actually, might as well. Everyone else is Haddle. How bad can this? You know what? Let's not say that.
Ritis remarks that she's been feeling thirsty. She snaps up the bottle and happily gulps down its contents. Hey, you know, I think my financial fortunes just improved, she says, her eyes blinking with wonder. The doctor of sorts shakes his head. That is not something medicine can affect. Ritis pays the doctor of sorts as thanks, clearly not having heard his remark. Your hand falls on your open coin purse. Hey, that's your money.
She is literally a bad luck charm. There are no ifs, ands, or buts. She's a bad luck charm. Oh, dude. No. Uh, mm, mm.
That
Do
was
too.
lucky.
Oh, hook one. I feel like the worst enemies were. At least we got that. Basically, we need to just rely on her.
That was lucky.
Right. I kind of had hope there. Mm. Mm. Nice. Oh, it does go after me. Ah, I think it did. Nice. Oh, might as well heal my people up. Okay. Pretty sure you can kill it. Stuff. Alright. Our fortune has not forsaken us completely. It's almost. Ability? feel like Mars gonna get his first ability like mid-story. But watch it be like a really busted ability. Can't go in there because I don't. So sad. Everyone crits when they don't need to. When the win is in the bag and they're just like, hey, let's crit now. Doesn't sound that bad. Okay.
As you make your way to the coast, a piece of paper nearly smacks you in the face as it blows past. You snatch it out of the air. It depicts a woman standing before a sunset. She smiles sweetly at you. Examining the background of the picture closely, you spot a lighthouse in the distance. Written on the other side of the paper is a single word. My darling dearest, I give you my love, my treasure, my everything. The only word you need to see, really. Treasure. Certain you'll come across it in your travels, you stuff the picture into your pack for safekeeping.
Nice. And it's great because we already discovered the entire map. There it is. The town. We will do that after we go to Unionville.
You see something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle. Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides, taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace. What a weird place, remarks Ridis lightheartedly. I like it. We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary, says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face.
There's a lot of people here. So what you got? What you got? You got from me, by the way. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, we have the money to spend, so why not? I wonder if there's anything. Oh, there is legendary stuff in this game. That would actually do her good. Actually needs a lot more defense. I love how everyone has better defense than me. Mostly due to rings. Oh. Why not? No, actually, wait. Yeah, why not? Pretty sure I'm gonna grind out more money. What do you have? Anything good? Defroster. That's decent, I guess. Item shop? We pretty much have everything. We're good. For something. Oh, sweet.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else. A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth. The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is. You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world. But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
Oh, talking to everybody.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
What am I supposed to give it? Water?
They must be thirsty, you think to yourself. Then douse the flowers in water until... Stop, stop, the goblin shrieks angrily. You're drowning them. If it were that easy, the goblin says, he would have done it himself.
Again.
You search your bag for salve, but come up empty-handed.
Oh my god, I really gotta buy a friggin' salve. Fine. Killing me. Killing me. Wrong person. I just don't understand why greater salve is not work. Smaller salves are pretty much what we want to buy. At least for like random play.
You pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall. The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
All right, nice. We got the 5th card. I think there's like 20 of these.
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers and gobbles them up. Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
See nothing wrong with it.
A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted. However, does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean. Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth." The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, "The Legend of the Dragon."
All right. What story could it be? Take a
You
peek.
take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
Where, you wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale.
But all fairy tales have some truth to them.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods. The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life, his deep desire for delicacies only growing with time. Wow, a new friend, and so big too, the furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar. Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg. For some reason, Ridis joins in on the cuddling.
You have such awkward.
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Oh, what if it's Melody's master?
"Travelers," you hear a voice call from somewhere. "Down here, at thy feet." You look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. "I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee." Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
All right.
"Of course, the more the merrier," you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air.
I definitely see Melanie just like, fuck.
But Melanie coldly interjects, "No, I can't trust monsters." Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears. Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man. You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend. Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. "Fine, we can be friends." However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends. Very
"Till
awkward.
next time," Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different. Finally, a friend.
Okay. Yes.
You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman. He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks. After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village. He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. "You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast," the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
Yo.
Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last. "You're drooling," Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner. There, we'll eat soon," you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head. The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in. With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing. The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. "We must find that slime right away," he says anxiously. "You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance."
We'll look for it.
"We will find your slime, and then
Let's
we
go feast."
feast," you add quietly. Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman. What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. "Brave heroes," the headman interjects, then bows his head. "Would you please find her slime?" It appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby. You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Wonder if our friend.
Melanie's friend Lappy is here. Lappy cuddles up to Melanie. Despite her hatred of monsters, Melanie doesn't seem to mind.
Oh, that was nice. I feel like Lappy's gonna end up disappearing, and I'm gonna be.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby.
Yeah, I wouldn't grab it.
She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him. The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere. Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
All right.
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago. She claims they went northwest together. Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolved to leave the village in search of the pair.
When we come back, we definitely have to do game.
Though a torch is not strictly necessary, it would certainly help you find your way through the dimly lit shrine. Your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably proceed with caution. I think you made the right choice. You take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200 have passed through here.
All right, that's fine. We got this. Of course. Find.
It looks like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the Mystery Man. Hand over that slime, you shout to the man in the dark. You speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face you. When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar to Melanie's.
It really does.
Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise. It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other. According to the man, he and Melanie came from the same village and are far from strangers. The man's revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past. You ask Melanie about her hometown, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks. With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins, when Melanie cuts in. She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon. Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it. You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince. You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for battle?
Oh, snap. All right.
Careful, he won't go down easy.
Oh, great. Thanks for the warning, at least. Oh. What are we looking at here? All right. Bet. This is frozen. Oh, he's resistant. Oh, that's let's go. At least one of them is a record. You bitch. +10. Oh, that is disgusting. Boy, you gotta die now.
During the fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?" The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around too. He begins, but before he can finish, Winifred, Hedwin, and Berwin of the Ivory World appear. The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. "So you are the one who disturbs the peace," they exclaim, then charge at him. The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here, he retaliates, fighting back.
I'm so confused right now. So confused. Nice. Good stuff.
Seeing the two parties occupied with each other, you realize this is your chance to grab Mr. Flobby. Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Flobby dashes out when you draw near. Vince is on equal footing with the three from the Order. You realize then that he wasn't fighting in earnest against you earlier. Engrossed in their battle, the combatants pay you no mind.
The fact that he can pretty much beat is equal to them by himself is disgusting. Meaning we legitimately stood no chance. We're in the street. I mean, it was like, I ain't saying y'all weak. Stood no chance against me. Wonder what the truth is about Union Town.
When you reach out to grab Mr. Flobby, he suddenly attacks. Lower Mr. Flobby's stamina to calm him down.
But not kill him. Got it. Oops.
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Flobby finally stops attacking. But it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. He glares warily at your party. Find something to help return Mr. Flobby to normal. You wipe Mr. Flobby's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl. Then you hear a quiet voice speak. "That's not my mouth," Mr. Flobby murmurs bashfully. It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal. Having regained his senses, Mr. Flobby heads back to the village. You place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag.
I feel like the head chieftain's evil. He might be the one that's like eating. Like
Lappy approaches and tells you that Mr. Flobby has returned. "I knew thou could do it," cries Lappy, wrapping around Melanie.
Right. Nothing yet.
The girl is ecstatic that Mr. Flobby is finally back home. I'm happy for you, Melanie says with a smile as she returns the handkerchief. The girl bows her head and thanks you deeply. Mr. Flobby looks as slimy as ever. You just hope it's a happy slime. The headman wants us to bring Mr. Flobby to him. Would you mind, you ask? Of course not. But bring him back soon, she answers with a bright smile.
This really weird. So many things seem wrong here.
I am so happy to see you safe and sound, the headman exclaims, giving Mr. Flobby a hug. You explain everything that happened, including the incident with Vince and the Ivory Order. He expresses his relief that the Order will be taking care of the criminal. He then thanks you for your hard work and instructs his stewardess to prepare dinner for your party. You can feel your collective mouths watering at the sight of the lavish meal before you. You, Mar, and Ridis immediately dig in. You aren't sure where you find a moment to breathe among all the feasting. Please, eat to your heart's content, the headman insists with a smile. Once your belly is full, you realize that Mr. Flobby is gone. And then, room for dessert? The headman asks, offering you a plate of slimy jelly. You feel your stomach churning at the very sight of it. The color strikes you as familiar, and the stickiness sends a shiver down your spine.
No.
Is this Mr. Flobby? You ask the headman, your voice trembling in disbelief. The headman looks at you with a plain expression, one that holds no malice. Is that a problem? He questions back. This dish is a masterpiece, he remarks with a light-hearted chuckle as he gazes at the jelly. And I have you brave heroes to thank for it. Had you not brought that slime back, we would not be able to enjoy this exquisite dessert.
But
Are you full? He asks, seemingly concerned at your silence. It would be a shame to let something so splendid go to waste.
oh God.
You move to leave, but the headman stops you. I try to get my meat while it's still young and tender, but at least your pet is very plump, he remarks, licking his lips. He points at Mar and asks, would you consider leaving that creature here with me? Never, you refuse flatly, not bothering to hide your discomfort. Think about it, he entreats. And then you grab the headman by his lapels, hands trembling in fury.
Alright, yeah. That is the perfect time to crit. I don't even care.
You pummel the headman with all your might. Curled up on the ground, the headman groans in pain, but insists that monsters were meant to be eaten. You hug Mar tightly, reassuring him that you will not hand him over to anyone. Mar looks at you with his round eyes and mews softly. You meet eyes with the rest of your party and reach a tacit agreement. Together, you all stand and leave.
Oh.
His consciousness fading, the headman asks, "What did I do?" As you are about to leave the headman's house, though, the old man suddenly charges at you from behind. But Mar, the keener of you two, is quick to block his path. With a crash, Mar and the headman tumble to the ground. From the headman's hand falls a small blade. It clatters to the ground, covered in blood.
No.
You take the injured Mar to an inn where you can watch over him. You gaze at the unconscious Mar with concern. Despite the shallow wound, no amount of medicine seems to rouse Mar from the bed. I heard that my friends were in danger, so I came as quickly as I could, Lappy says. As he reaches Mar's bedside, he leans over and licks his wound. "This is what-you-call-it extract," he shouts. He explains that it is a poison extracted from a certain monster. If it enters the body, it drastically reduces one's stamina. Hearing those words, you realize the headman's blade must have been coated in this poison. Mar's condition starts to make sense. "Isn't there anything we can do?" Melanie asks. Lappy's eyes widen in realization before he places his mouth over Mar's wound and begins sucking.
No.
He then puts the what-you-call-it extract into a bottle and hands it to you. Lappy says that if you follow the road south of the village, you will reach Shoreland. He tells you to give the extract to the famous nutritionist there.
I don't know what that means, Lappy should go. I mean, like,
Realizing that you are at fault for this, you don't hesitate to undertake the quest. But this is strange. The extract comes from a monster, so it should have no effect on one, Lappy remarks with a curious tilt of his head.
shit, dude. That's fucking crazy.
He urges you to hurry on to Shoreland and find the nutritionist. "I thought a beast of that size would eat us out of house and home," she remarks, no doubt talking about Mar.
That is sad. Wait. How are you still alive?
The girl sighs. "You're dirty again," she says, wiping a slime's mouth. "Mr. Flobby, you're alive," you exclaim in glee. "This is Mr. Globby, Mr. Flobby's cousin, she tells you. The girl sighs. You're dirty again, she says, wiping Mr. Flobby's cousin, Mr. Globby.
Very sad.
My big friend is gone, says the furball sadly, after realizing Mar is nowhere in sight. The indiscriminately wary woman narrows her eyes at your group and says, now that I think about it, you all look suspicious to me. The headman's guilt. The man looks sad, saying he cannot believe no one realized he was eating children.
So someone does know about it.
Having no interest in children's picture books, you continue on your way.
The heaven guilty pleasure of eating monsters has reached the ears of the people. He's been chased from the village. So, who's in this village? This house? Maybe Vincent isn't the bad guy. And this is crazy. Every order in the mysterious being has blades. Self-proclaimed heroes slink away, seeing the missing. If Glenn secret comes to light, next time, monsters fall protecting the would-be hero from the blades. Knowing what they have saved the pressure pain, party travels to the next town. We meet two steward men devoted. Shoreland. Which I am all for, but unfortunately I actually have to go. I actually have to go do something. But I will be returning tonight since I actually have off and I can continue to play games. But guys, thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. And the storyline is just getting good. Especially since we just lost Mar. But I definitely feel like we will be seeing the headsman once again. Now that, actually seeing how it plays out. Yes, guys, unfortunately, I do have to head out. Thank you for joining me. Oh. Once again, guys, thank you for joining. I hope to see you when we continue later on today. Now, be safe wherever you are. Have a great day.